Impact Award nominee, Shae Holmes. We'll take questions on Zoom. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Jeff, go ahead.
Hey Shay, the defense this year's had a couple of stretches where you've been really locked down, and then a few stretches where the goals just seem to keep happening. But coming now out of the international break and everything, the results have been positive again. What is it that's been to get the club defensively back to that kind of lockdown type of defense?
I think overall our biggest thing is just like we've been trying to find our identity again. I think for us, we know at the core that when we press, we just got to be all committed to it. And I think that's what we really honed in on, especially as a back line. Like when we go, we rotate, we back each other, and then we just like be so aggressive that they just can't make the next move. And I think that's what's helped not only the back line, but the whole like forward line through midfield. When we're going as a team. And I think that's been the biggest difference. But yeah, I think overall it's been great because it's been like we've had games where it's like, yeah, we've had clean sheets and then we've had some where we've gotten some goals scored on us, but it's nothing too significant that we haven't been able to solve. So that's also been very positive.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jeff. Steve?
Actually, I wanted to ask, you're going to be facing Angel City tomorrow. Alyssa Thompson's particularly found her form in the last couple of games. Obviously it's not just her scoring that's giving Angel City good results, but she's going to be somebody you have to think about a lot. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about how the back line thinks about containing a player as dangerous and speedy as her and dealing with the threats that you're going to be looking at tomorrow.
Yeah, I think in general, we know that front line is going to be a tough one. So many forwards in this league are unreal and quick and fast, but I think we have a lot of confidence in the back line. Our whole team, but the back line to deal with that front line. Like I said, I think it's just about being the ones that we set the tone and being the ones that commit to the way that we want to play in our style and our identity, and everything will follow suit. We have speed all across the back line from Soph all the way through Phoebe and I. So I think even if one of us gets broken down, we know that we have another speed influencer in the back, and we're hoping that can be what contains them and not let them get a goal and hopefully get a clean sheet from that. So.
And to kind of follow up on that, and to follow up on what Jeffrey asked, you've had a lot of rotation on the back line this year due to injuries and trades and international duty and stuff. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about, the challenges of finding a form that fits for everyone and getting it in sync and how that has kind of evolved over the season.
I think what's been great, and I think I've touched on this in the past as well, but like, for example, I've gone from I start, I play, I'm on the bench, I'm ready. Like, there's been a whole bunch of those players that are like that. And for me personally, like, I've gotten to play in that time that I'm not starting or not playing, I get to play with Jules, and then I get comfortable with Jules. In that same time lapse, it's like when, we've had some injuries and sicknesses, and then I got to be on like the right side and play next to Soph. I'm comfortable then with Soph. I've always been comfortable with Phoebe and Lou. And Lily in practices. I play with all of them on the left side, and I've played with Phoebe and Lou interchangeably. Last year I played center back to their outside backs, and then this year I'm outside back to their center backs. So I think it just helped the depth we have and the ways that we get to go about trainings and the different roles that all of us have filled in different moments of the season. We've gotten to play with each one of us. So I just think that's been huge, and what's helped us show those results now is because we're all comfortable with it and we all know what to expect from each other because we've had that time together.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. And then Jeff?
As was noted at the beginning, you were nominated for the Holiday Award. This is two parts. One, what does that mean to you at this point in your career to be a young player, to get an opportunity to do something like that and be recognized for it? But also, what was it about your particular cause with MS that put you in a place where that was what you focused on?
I think in general it meant a lot. I know it sounds cliche, but I'm speechless about it because growing up, like, I didn't get to watch a ton of women's soccer or soccer in general. I was like an American football family. So Lauren Holiday has had a huge impact. That was someone I always watched with the U.S. especially. And then to see her have her passion from off the field into the community, I think that's a huge step in how we get to now spotlight people in our community. And I think the biggest thing for me is I supported this nonprofit because Claudia Longo, the founder and CEO of MS I'm Possible, she's one of the most inspiring people I've ever met. I met her freshman year of college. Leslie Gallimore recruited both of us to go to UW. And I just think that was never, I know I was never not going to support her and do something I was passionate about. And she's someone, one of my best friends, that I'm passionate about what she does, that I was always going to support her nonprofit and her organization and be behind her no matter what. And she's always been that for me, no matter the situation. So I just think it was really special. It's special I get to highlight MS I'm Possible. It's special that we get to, as athletes, have this impact award from Lauren Holiday to just show that this is what we're passionate about, this is what we're doing in our community, and it's cool to just get to show everyone that this is what we like to do outside of soccer. And yeah, I just think MS I'm Possible meant a lot to me no matter what, but now I'm even more excited to showcase what MS I'm Possible is and what Claudia Longo, the person she is.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Any other questions for Shae?
All good. Thank you, Shae.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Shae.